Everything is retro now. Vintage clothes, old style furnitures, retro music. And as long as no one is trying to tell me that the Backstreet Boys were the most important boys band of all time, I'm really happy with that fashion. My name is Gregory, and this is Record Book. I got a lot of really good records I would like to share with you. I think I managed to find the most hipster band on the planet. It has a long, complicated name. It plays a melancholic retro synth-pop, release all its albums on vinyl, and it's almost unknown. It has 138 followers on Facebook. Emile's Telegraphic transmission device are Dan Williams and John Timney from Dunham in UK. So far released 4 long play albums, I got last 3. It is a dose of decent, proper synthpop in the best 80s meaning. A lot of inspirations by bands like Depeche Mode, Kraftwerk, Yazoo, Eurythmics, or even Pink Floyd. But everything here is so well balanced. It's sometimes dark, sometimes mysterious, but all of them are a bit different. I just don't have the favorite piece. All of them are released on heavyweight, high quality vinyl. All of them comes in anti-static inner sleeves. Dan knows what audiophiles loves. You can find Emile's Telegraphic transmission device on a Bandcamp. And you really should do, because those lads deserve a bit more attention. Especially now, when the old fashion for retro is on. Especially now, when everyone saw Stranger Things. Have you seen Stranger Things? It is a Netflix original series about a group of teenagers in deep 80s in US. When one of them is missing, the other trying to find him. Instead of finding him, they're finding a strange shaved girl who seemed to know where is he, and she seemed to be extremely scared about the place. The show was created on a wave of melancholy for 80s, and it is a brilliant tribute to our favorite shows like X-Files, Twin Peaks, Goonies or E.T. Every episode is packed with brilliant classic hits like Heroes by Peter Gabriel or Africa by Toto. But the original soundtrack, including the opening theme, is beautiful too. It was written by Dixon and Michael Stein. I don't really collect soundtracks, but when I got the info that this piece will be released on vinyl, I bought it straight away. In US, there's a few different versions of it. In Europe there are 2. The regular one, which is half red and half blue, and Invada Mail Order exclusive, which looks like that. Now, this is why we collect in vinyls. Just look at it. It's called Aquamarine with white and black splatters. And at the moment it's probably my favorite piece in my collection. But it's not just a pretty face. It is probably the best sounding record I got. The bass is just so juicy and deep. The whole space is amazing. Everyone, not just a connoisseur or audiophile, will hear the difference between this and MP3. I don't know who made a mastering for that, but mate, well done. Another stuff I'd like to share with you is Persephone, solo project of Adam Dyczkowski, now living and creating in Berlin. On his EP, It's Only You, he somehow managed to get the sound of all those romantic cheesy ballads from 80s, to get them even more cheesy, so cheesy it breaks it all and creates very melancholic, very intimate, honest and extremely addictive experience. How's the record? Well, it's black, but the cover. Wake up tired, every day. I wake up tired, in the middle of the day. Wake up tired. We say we love to look at the covers of the records. And yes, I could spend hours looking at Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And this is something like that. Just play the record and look into these large eyes. It's brilliant, I love it. Last but not least, something I was waiting for a long time. The new Opeth, the Sorceress. Mikael Åkerfeldt, the leader of Opeth, had few strange albums lately. We had Heritage, we had Pale Communion. They all were great. I mean, it's Opeth, right? But to be honest, they were quite chaotic. Mikael was looking for his new style. It was clear he was fascinated with retro 70s rock and early metal pieces, and now finally he found his path. Is Opeth metal now? Was Black Sabbath metal? Well, yes, but not in the meaning we use it now. When you smother your friendships and take much more than you need. Some of those songs are pure Black Sabbath. Some of them sounds like Jethro Tull. You just wait for Mikael to start playing a flute solo. But there's no flute solo there. There is Hammond organ solo. Album was released in about 20 different versions, and yes, Opeth is my favorite band of all times. And even though it was very tempting, I just had to be reasonable and pick the only one version I want to have. I picked Nuclear Blast mail order exclusive version on blue vinyl limited to 300 copies. too, to be fair. Band picture inside are just a masterpiece. So, is it the best Opeth album? Well, is it better than Blackwater Park? No, it's so different. But it is the same milestone as Blackwater Park was. I just can't wait for their next album. Thanks for that, guys. See you next time. Subscribe for more.